Good morning, everyone. It is Wednesday, March 31st, 2021, 6:33 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Just a short video today. I want to show you new tool set which we're going to have ready for Tradestation pretty soon. The chart that I'm showing here is the Vedic Trend Indicator on a continuous contract 4-minute ES chart. I just want to illustrate a couple of points on here. I have the three main Vedic trend tools that we look at. The bottom blue is the longer, the middle row is the intermediate, and then the top row is the shortest frame. And we kind of look at how these work together. So as you know from the prior videos, let's take a look at this. When the larger trend is blue, the two other trends seem to dominate. So the minor and the medium trends seem to kind of run the show. So we have late on the 29th, we had the little white window. We got this high here. Now what we're doing here, we're only looking at a higher high or lower low from the prior window in that frame. So we got that. Now we get a cross current because we've got a bullish trend on the short and we've got a bearish trend, which is the red on the medium. So what happens? I put these trend lines on. This trend line here illustrates the duration of the bullish trend where we should have some sort of an up tendency. This red zone here in the second panel of the indicator is marked by this bigger orange trend line where we have a downward bias. So what happens? We have a cross current in this area where we start the bullish window. And you can see in that area, we've got a choppy market with a slightly downward bias. So when we get to the end of the bullish window here, I put this magenta vertical line in. And what happens when that zone turns to a bearish zone, and now both of these zones are bearish? We get the sharp, fast move down. And what happens? We're coming into the lime green, bright green window where we are going to expect a new low. And you know this from the prior video. So what happens? We get the new low. Now what happens after you get a sharp move down? We're going to get that reaction because if you've traded the ES for a while, you know that the US stock indices are backing and filling mechanisms. You constantly play this move, test, retest game all day, every day long. So what happens then? We come out of this lime green window where we get our new low, and now we go to a bullish frame on the short term, and we expect our reaction in that frame. So what happens? We start to get a reaction, and we're in a little bit of a cross current again, but since we had to move down, we're going to get this reaction. And what happens? It's what we get. So I took this shot yesterday, but what happened here, we got this another window. What happened? We got a new high from the prior blue window. We retest this prior high here, and then we came down a little bit, and now we're chopping around. You can see we're going to go green here, and we're going into a bullish frame, and our Astro Excel indicator has a slightly upward tendency today too into the early morning hours of April 1st before we point down again to April 6th. So that's what we got. So we've got the Vedic trend is ready in Tradestation. We're going to get the other tools developed out in there. And that's it for today. We will see you again tomorrow with another video. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you then.